Hey Gemini, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for July 23rd. Let's see what's going on with Gemini. The heart of your reading, we have the Empress, and she really wanted to fly out of the deck. An energetic, divine feminine, someone who is bold and passionate and grounded and mature and beautiful, radiant. So this is either you or someone close to you at the heart of your reading. Challenge being not waiting around. The Three of Wands in reverse says that you are putting yourself in a position or expecting this person to put themselves in the position of just waiting until whenever you might be ready to connect with them, or whenever your person might be ready to connect with you. Depends on which character you are in this story. But the divine feminine, the Empress character in this story, feels like the one who is being put in a position, and I want to say that intentionally that way. Circumstances are sort of penning her in to wait around, and that's not in her nature. The challenge that needs to be overcome or worked through in order for these energies to flow more freely is for the Empress to not wait around. But the impetus feels like it's on the other person in the story to stop creating the conditions where she has no choice but to wait. Your focus is on the King of Wands. This is a mismatch. The Empress is not with an Emperor, she's with a King of Wands. She finds him very attractive, very desirable, very entertaining, very confident, and in that way, he's a strong match for her. He's mastered his passions. He's also very loyal and doesn't have a wandering eye. She enjoys that about him, but he hasn't mastered the other three suits in the tarot. He may not be that responsible or disciplined. He may not, and that would be represented by the Pentacles. He may not be that emotionally aware. He may not be able to introspect. He may not be very well informed about current events. He may not be a deep thinker. He may not be a good communicator. That would be the Cups and Swords. I think the Empress feels like, well, we can make it work. I have Temperance energy because of my high vibrational status. I know how to alchemize energies. This is a better person than I've come across maybe ever. However, they're still the King of Wands, not the Emperor. And I'm wondering if this waiting around isn't for him to evolve. In the recent past, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Cups in reverse. This is things working out in a way that maybe you hadn't hoped, but it's for the best. Everything is positive, but you couldn't have predicted it would end up that way. And you may have lost companionship, even though things seem to be going well in your life, leading up to where you are now. Your higher self perspective is devil energy. Now, this either means that the best thing that's going to come out of this experience for you is a realization of some toxic element, either within you or the person that's close to you. Or if you've been inhibited in a major way in your life, not allowing yourself to indulge in any form of things that bring you pleasure, this could be a shift in that direction. And the Empress might not be as pleasure-seeking as the King of Wands would be. So he may be bringing some greater balance into the Empress's life in that way. If she hasn't been treating herself to pleasurable experiences of her own accord. Once you get into like a very high vibrational state, you know, nearing enlightenment, you sort of disconnect from pleasures of the flesh, from the mortal desires. You get a lot more in your spiritual self. And sometimes I see this as a reminder that we came here to have a human experience, and, you know, elevating, connecting with the 11th and 12th dimensions in this mortal realm sort of brings us back to our state of being before we chose to come and incarnate here. This is a reminder of your carnal nature, and an infusion, it could be an infusion of like reconnecting with your body, your persona, your ego in a healthy way. Like, yes, I am playing this character, I am living this life, I have this body can experience pleasure in healthy ways. Having fun, silly, adventurous moments can be thrilling and non-problematic. If you're very, very balanced, you can sort of lose sight of that sort of vibe. So it's a very polarizing message here, and you're going to have to determine the way that you see it fitting. Does this mean for you that you're coming to a realization of the toxicity that's going on? Or does it mean that you're going to have more carnal pleasure in your life and learn how to infuse that vibe in a healthy way into your Empress life? In the near future, we have the Six of Cups and the Two of Cups. This is very, very positive. This is a choice to commit to something or someone that you love. Probably because of the context of this reading, this is a romantic connection. And then you pair that with the Six of Cups, and it's like infatuation. The undercurrents of this reading, we'll see where it leads. But the energy that I'm picking up on, as well as the context of the cards that have come out, tell me that this exuberant, fun, early romance feeling is a healthy thing, as long as you keep it in check and you don't let it sweep you off your feet and lose sight of the fact that there's an Empress entertaining a king. There's the risk of the king sort of siphoning energy, intentionally or not, and bringing the Empress down to queen level. because energies will match. Energies will come into balance the more time you spend with someone. Six of Cups does spell harmony and balance, but who's going to balance who? Is the King of Wands going to elevate? It's much more likely that the Empress regresses. Your surprise card is the Two of Wands, being presented with an alternate path. You hit a crossroads. You think you thought you knew where you were headed, but at some point on your journey, you're going to notice that you could take things in a different direction. Show me hopes and fears. Ace of Cups in reverse. Some of you feel like this could be your last chance at new love, so you're diving in. You feel like infatuation is something that's more readily felt by the young. You are already questioning whether or not you should engage with this. Hence the hope and the fear, the reversal. You're worried that it's gonna do more harm than good. The end result is the Page of Swords. Some sort of question is posed, and I feel like it's you. You've been withholding a question that you feel like is crucial that you ask this person so that you can get the answer. Something that has been weighing on your mind, you know it needs to be said, but it's a question that you need to ask them. You will find the right moment to ask. It could develop into a conversation, or it could be a simple, brief exchange. But the implication being hinted at here by the Chariot in reverse at the bottom of the deck is that you know that the answer to the question is going to illuminate your lack of alignment with this person's life. Your advice is to throw in the towel. Nine of Wands in reverse says, don't fall victim to a sunk cost fallacy. Don't feel like you need to see something through to some imagined end point that you feel obligated to get to. You can exit now. You can exit anytime you choose, and the advice is to exit. Nine of Wands in reverse. Get out while the getting's good. So Gemini, I hope that helped. Have a great day, and I will see you back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful and would like a personal reading, follow this link in the description box below, and consider becoming a channel member for access to exclusive members-only readings.